Jamie Dorbian, thank you for chatting to IAG and for being part of the IAG EXPO. We're just winding up here, but how's the show been for you?
Thanks, Ben. Appreciate it. It's been wonderful being here. I've had a great showing from our customers, from our Light & Wonder team. If anybody walked the floor, you'll see we came out in mass, and really proud of the job the team did with their customers this week. Highlighted some really amazing games. Super Hot Flaming Pots has been a highlight for us. That just went live in the Philippines about a week or two ago. Seeing very positive results from that. So that was a very popular game. And Quinn, you, the game designer's here. She's actually out walking some floors now, trying some new games. And that's been very positive for us. On the tables side, we showed our new ETG cabinet called Obsidian. Very good feedback there. That'll be coming to Asia next year. And then on the system side, some new innovative ideas with Engage that we're rolling out near term. And then last but certainly not least, we were honored to receive our iGaming accreditation that the chairman mentioned during the symposium on Monday. So we feel with all those products, tables, slots, digital systems, we are really a one-stop shop, and we are open for business in Asia. So.
There is no doubt the Philippines is a huge market for you at the moment. As you said, you held a special iGaming symposium on Monday. You're launching into this market there. And of course, you've already got a substantial market in the land-based theory. So, I mean, Philippines is central for you guys.
Oh, for sure, for sure. We have our office up the road in Clark with the showroom. If anybody hasn't been, it's one of our best offices actually around the globe. We've got offices everywhere. It's one of my favorites. So very positive story there. And yeah, we're watching this market closely. There's new openings coming. Obviously, the news about West Side, resuming is very positive. So we're excited for that late next year. So definitely some momentum in this market.
You mentioned Super Hot Flaming Pots, and of course I saw Huff and Puff over there as well. I mean, there's some games that I've played in Australia, in the US, in the past. They're starting to bring these titles mainly to the Philippines, I think, not so much Macau.
That's right.
But what is it about those titles that you think will resonate? They've been very popular globally, but why do you think they'll resonate here in the Philippines?
Yeah, they're very different. Even if you just look at the games, the artwork's different, the animations are different. So I think it's just going after a segment maybe those players weren't being addressed before. So we're actually, the way we develop games, we're becoming much more efficient and smart. Like, we have so much more data now, so I feel like we can kind of see how a game does in a certain market. We've got a pretty good idea if it makes sense to bring into others. Obviously, there are math tweaks we have to make, but yeah, our hit rate's getting better. Let's put it that way with some of these new processes we have.
Does that play to the? I guess you look at the Philippine player, and I imagine I see a player that likes fun, entertainment.
Yeah.
Does that sort of play to that sort of?
For sure. I think somebody mentioned, might have been Andrew, mentioned about the Philippines. They know how to throw a party. Everyone's they love to go out, celebrate. It's a wonderful culture when it comes to that. So I think having the big celebrations in the games, again, the unique animations, really resonates with these players. Whereas in Macau, it's going after the jackpots, very simple, very minimal celebration. So it's a completely different market. Just I wish there was more parallels, but it is what it is.
And tell me, Jamie, a bit about the move. Obviously, you got the accreditation as a supplier and an aggregator for the Philippines iGaming market.
Yep.
Tell me a bit about your plans for that moving forward.
Yeah, so my specialty is more land-based, but I can tell you that now that we have the accreditation, we are open for business. Some of our themes have to go through another levels of approvals, but that shouldn't, we'll see how long that timeline is. And I think we're kind of waiting to hear, but we're ready to submit, and I hope we'll be live soon enough. And you mentioned the aggregator. I mean, we have the aggregators, are basically the wallet, but we also have the content. So you don't need our aggregator to take our content. So we've got options for everybody.
This is playing into Light & Wonder's omni-channel offering, really, isn't
Correct.
it? Too?
Correct. And my vision, and what I can't wait to see, is a player walks into this resort, they play their favorite Huff and Even More Puff game, they get their points on Huff and Even More Puff, and then they go home and play Huff and Even More Puff on their phone. The casino can still award them if they're using their app, and so we take the experience home, and at some point they're going to be playing for the same jackpot, which that's the future.
That's actually, I did notice that in the presentation the other day about crossover jackpots. That's the future of gaming.
I think so, yes. Yeah, I mean, there's some markets that already have it. I believe up in Canada, they have that live. But yes, I think keeping the player engaged at the casino, at home, tailoring offers to say, oh, you were just playing Huff and Even More Puff. We actually have it at the casino, and if you walk into the casino, we'll give you this offer. So I think that's the future.
Jamie, you look after international, and you've got a big portfolio on your plate there. I know your frequent flyer miles must be very impressive.
It's great. Yeah, don't have to pay for flights anytime soon.
How does Asia fit in generally? Is it a growing piece of the pie and the focus?
It is still growing. Yes. When we look at the territories I cover, it's Australia, EMEA, and Asia. Asia, in terms of the pot of call it our piece of the pie, they're all very similar in terms of what they contribute revenue-wise, but Asia has been the growth story. EMEA, you've got Wynn opening up next year, but a lot of it's more grind market. Australia, probably better than anybody. There's market there, but we're gaining there because we're taking market share. The overall market doesn't seem to be growing as much there.
Although it's a pretty big market in general.
Yes, so. That's right. Yeah.
And of course, we're heading into G2E next month, of course, and I'm sure I'll see you there. Are we going to see any Asian products there?
Oh yeah, we've got a lot coming on board. Quinn's got some new titles she's going to show. We have some new hardware we're going to show for the North American market that, depending on the reception, we'll see if we want to bring it into Asia. It's a very new modern cabinet called Lightwave, which you have to see it to believe it. It looks spectacular.
Sure. So. All right, well, we're getting the wind up because we're having our closing ceremony very soon, Jamie, so it's great to chat with you.
Appreciate your time.
Thanks for being part of IAG Expo.
Thanks for having us.